It's your boy Online Davo, and we back with another video. We have everybody. Antonio Speaks. The Donald Trump allegations are wild, bro. Hey, man, let's get into this, bro. This shit crazy. Come on.
So, the Epstein files. We, the American citizens, have been begging the government to, just release everybody that's on this list. I guess you could say there's progress being made because recently some emails have been leaked regarding the Epstein files. Now, the biggest story probably out of this is something regarding Donald Trump and Bill Clinton.
Okay, this is breaking news, but a new leaked email from the deceased human trafficker that was best friends with Donald Trump and Bill Clinton says that there are photos of Donald Trump giving George Slobodanopoulos to Bill Clinton.
This is the email right here. You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. Ask him if Putin has photos of Trump blowing Bubba.
What?
Yo, what the hell? Bubba is Bill Clinton. I'm gonna say this just for my protection. These are all allegations. Nothing is
allegations. Sure.
confirmed, but it might be some truth to this right here. So we on Twitter, and this is a tweet back in 2015. If Hillary Clinton can't satisfy if Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? Whoa.
What?
How does Donald Trump know that?
Yo. Hey, I didn't see that. This nigga Donald Trump tweeting like a bad, like what? This nigga tweeting like the side chick. Yo. Bro, the president, bro. This crazy. Was this how niggas feeling when they found out about Monica Lewinsky and Bill, or was that Bill Clinton? Oh, Monica Lewinsky and the other president? Well, I know this is like a different situation, like totally different. But was this niggas like, yo, they really doing that shit? Because, I mean, man, I'm gonna let it play. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hillary wasn't satisfying Bill. Hey, now I just want to say this regarding gay people and people that are homophobic. We gotta study the pipeline of extremely homophobic individuals to down low pipeline. Because time and time again, these DL men keep getting exposed. And up front, they're like super homophobic, don't like gay people whole time. They gay as hell.
It's self-hate, bro. It's self-hate. It's feeling like as if they should feel wrong about how they feel with their sexuality because of whoever told them what. When it's like, bro, love who you gonna love, bro. Do what you gonna do. I never cared, to be honest, because why would I care about that? Why would I care that you are gay? Why would I care that you're lesbian? Why would I care that you're bisexual? That does nothing for me at all. It does nothing to my life. It's just another fact about you. Like, it's nothing to me. So I don't get the niggas that be all, hey, yo, that shit crazy, bro. Like, not like, it's never that serious, bro. It's never that serious.
Now, this news right here wouldn't really affect anything. It would probably make his supporters not like him. But the emails really show how grim, evil, and just sadistic these elites are.
The thousands of documents related to convicted offender Jeffrey Epstein released by Congress. President Trump's name appears hundreds of times in the newly released batch of emails and text messages as well, including Epstein saying that he'd, quote, met some bad people, none as bad as Trump. Damn. And in one text exchange, someone whose name was redacted wrote to Epstein, it will all blow over. They're really just trying to take down Trump and doing whatever they can do to do that. Epstein replied, yes, thanks. It's wild because I am the one able to take him down.
Yo, what? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. These niggas be weird as fuck, bro. Like, I don't know what type of mindset these people be having or what type of, like, it's an elite class of people and they just always end up being hella weird. And it's like, damn, do you gotta be that weird to get to be in that status? Like, what? It's always a correlation there. I don't get it.
Trump has called the scandal a hoax and he denies any wrongdoing. A handful of Republicans
Niggas love saying some shit a hoax. Yeah, okay, nigga.
though, are joining Democrats in supporting a bill that would require the release of the Justice Department's files on Epstein. The House is expected to vote on that as early as next week.
New bombshell emails suggest that Trump knew about Epstein's trafficking crimes all along, spent hours alone with a confirmed survivor, and was even called the dog who hasn't barked to the FBI. So three emails regarding the Trump-Epstein relationship were just released by Democrats from a batch of thousands of documents received from the Epstein estate subpoena. And the details are damning. The first email is from 2011, when Epstein wrote to Ghislaine Maxwell saying that the only dog that hasn't barked is Trump, and that a certain Epstein survivor, name redacted, spent hours with Trump in Epstein's New York City house, which suggested that
You know what's crazy too? Niggas already knew this and they still voted for the nigga.
weren't.
So Trump was with an actual victim. That's what it says in the email, y'all. Let's just bring up President Barack Obama. And I'm gonna be honest, Barack Obama didn't do that much for black people, but I still love Barack Obama. If he had allegations of the things that Trump had,
Yeah, at first, as I got older, and I was young, I'm like, yo, Barack, my nigga, da. But then people's like, the ones I learned about, like, some of the shit he did and didn't do and all the other stuff, I'm like, okay, he's still my nigga, but you still ain't do enough. You feel me?
or even the things that Trump has done, he would have not been president, let alone half of those things. This is just an obvious example of white privilege.
Aware of Trump's involvement. Maxwell responded saying that she has been thinking about this. The exchange happened around 3 years after Epstein was sentenced to 18 months in a minimum security prison on his plea deal sentence, and he only served about 13 months. The second email is from 2015, right before the 2016 election, when Michael Wolff, who was writing a book about Trump, wrote to Epstein that CNN was going to be asking Trump about their relationship. Epstein asked if they could craft one themselves, what would that answer be? Wolff responds saying that they should just let him hang himself in a way that generates a positive benefit for you, and that if it looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt. And that when he's asked, he'll probably say Jeffrey is a good guy, which of course is what Trump had previously said.
The president telling New York Magazine, quote, "I've known Jeff for 15 years, terrific guy."
At this point, Epstein was no longer in jail and was encouraging Ghislaine Maxwell to keep going to parties to avoid...
Allegedly, this nigga did. Come on, y'all. Come on. What we doing, bro? That's crazy. This nigga is really our president, bro. This weird ass nigga. What? And everybody knows. Everybody knows. It's like an open secret, but people trick themselves into thinking it ain't true.
Looking like a convict. The third released email is from 2019 when Epstein wrote to Wolff that a survivor, name redacted, was at Mar-a-Lago. He wrote, "Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop."
Man.
Oh, shit.
Some believe this is in reference to Trump allegedly banning Epstein from membership at Mar-a-Lago for poaching girls who had worked for him, but that's not confirmed. So he knew about the girls, didn't bark on Epstein, and there were talks of how Epstein could benefit in some way from a Trump presidency. If
You see, that's the thing, right? It's always like that. They don't care about it until it affects them. They don't give a fuck. Do all the little weird shit you're doing, y'all, on your little island. I'll come on by every once in a while. But don't try to come into my business fucking up my money. That's where they draw a line at.
that's what's been released so far, imagine what's in the files that are caught up in the house.
Man.
So this is the worst email so far that I have read in the Epstein files, and I'm going to read it to you, but I'm warning you, when I first read this email, I legitimately felt sick to my stomach. Like, I'm still having a physiological reaction from it. So this is from Tom Barrack to Jeffrey Epstein. And if you don't know who Tom Barrack is, he is a close friend and fundraiser to Donald Trump. He was the senior advisor to Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, and he is currently Trump's ambassador to Turkey. He is in this inner circle. Yeah. So this is what the email says, and again, I am warning you, it is Epstein. Hope you are well. Photos look good. FYI, I receive many calls a week about both Donald, redacted, Marla, beauty contests, Mar-a-Lago, etc., and Clinton from reporters. Less so recently with Clinton, but my answers are always, I have nothing to say, or I try to ignore it altogether. A few times I have been ambushed on the street with questions, but I'm more careful now. So from this we can deduce that Barrack just sent Epstein some photos, and Barrack is fully aware of what Epstein is doing.
And you trying to tell me Trump would have someone who don't? Bro, come on, y'all. Come on. Start thinking. Really start thinking, man. These niggas are weird. All these people that's making these big decisions be rubbing each other. All this shit is dirt. They're all weird, and they loop each other into their dirt. So if you ever get too powerful and I don't benefit from your power, I'm gonna expose you. And then that's where the killing come in. That's where the assassination and shit come in. So I'm telling you, bro, they all do this weird shit because you gotta do that weird shit to get into that top elite class. That shit don't just come from being lucky. Like, no.
This is my theory on why so many like rich people become like sick. And I'm not sympathizing with them, by the way, but they got all this money in the world. They done did everything. They done traveled to every place. They done bought everything. What else is there to life? That's when they start doing weird shit. Y'all know all the crazy theories, sacrificing people, that's when they start getting into all of this wicked evilness because they so fucking bored. They got 20 yachts. They got 20 houses. They don't, you know what I'm saying? And it's
I don't know about sacrifice, but I do think they push their limits of their power. they know they're so powerful to where they just do shit of like, fuck it, I'ma just like, you know, like what they gonna do to me? I am me. What they gonna do to me? And you know, they just know different people. They just know different type of information to where if they just call the right person, they could get out of any jam. Like, it's crazy.
I'm not saying money is evil, because man, money brings you, it can bring you happiness. But although on the other end, when you got too much of it, it's like, you know, shit, it low key kills your soul, bro. That's why I don't want to be rich. I just want to be able to live comfortably. Cause when you get this type of money, bro, this when you start getting into all that weird shit, bro.
All I need is financial freedom, bro. Financial freedom. That's all. Financial independence. I need that fuck you money. And not in the sense of fuck you to the world, but fuck you to whatever job I'm working at. If I feel like I still want to work a job. And, you know, but the point is, you want to get to a point in your life in which you can make any choice you want to make and still feel comfortable in your financial future.
Nah.
Barrick responds with, "Hope you're good. Let's catch up." And Epstein
These niggas be talking about this casually, don't they? They be, yeah, bro, I just got the pics. They're talking about your whole pedophile thing, but I hope you're having a good week. I hope you know, tell the wife and kids I say hello. Like, yo.
Says, "Send photos of you and child. Make me smile."
That is this, bro. Just the fact that Donald Trump has ties to this man, bro. It's such a bad look. Like, and the thing is, y'all, we're about to watch some videos now. MAGA, they still do not care. They trying to actually say that Donald Trump still wasn't in the wrong.
It is not a coincidence that the Democrats leaked these emails to the fake news this morning ahead of Republicans reopening the government.
By her logic, y'all, the government leaked real emails, but to fake news. So the emails are still real. Like, what?
For a party that claims to
coping. They just like, damn, bro, no way this nigga was sucking meat. That's the vote they care about. They don't care about all the pedophile shit. Because, you know, they have no, you know what I'm saying? They care more about him allegedly doing that to Bill Clinton than they care about the kids. That's the crazy part.
Care about affordability, they sure waste a lot of time on old emails.
Nigga, huh?
Why is it always Fox News, bro? And it's like they can do everything but just say that these emails.
Blame Ronald Reagan, my brother. Blame Ronald Reagan.
Emails are fake. They not fake. If I was Donald Trump, I would just release the files. Like, I'm gonna release the files to clear my name. Like, that's just what I would do, because y'all not finna sit here and say I'm doing all this. You know what? Here, just get him. It's just so obvious that he's in the files. And maybe the small chance he's not, all of his billionaire friends, his rich buddies, some of them are on those files. So if he released those, he's gonna have fallout with them.
It's either a thing of either he's in them hella to where he like, yo, I'm just gonna delay the inevitable, or it's where are his homies in them, and it's like, shit, it still looks bad because y'all my homies and y'all doing all this shit. So honestly, bro, hey, this shit getting wicked, bro. Pay attention, watch what you consume before it consumes you, and also fuck Ronald Reagan. I'm gone. Peace.